Hi guys, I'm Vini.
I'm Dana.
And this is the Far From Home podcast, where we share our experiences as foreigners in Canada. And today's episode is a special one. We are going to actually talk about our personal choices of why study in Canada, why the Humber College, and why the Biotechnology program. I believe this is a topic important because if you're planning to come to Canada, there is a lot of options that you need to choose, or you can also choose another countries. So let's begin about why Canada. For you, Dana, why you choose Canada? Like, is something specifically that interested you here, or the immigration system, something like this?
Yeah, so why Canada? I actually, like when you're a teenager and like there are a lot of options, like Europe, like a lot of countries from Europe, Canada, America, you just start
Have
thinking.
you ever like thought about doing it in Kazakhstan, or you ever thought about like live abroad, study abroad?
I actually, I had the thought about studying in Kazakhstan, but why I didn't choose Kazakhstan is even though universities are good and everything, I think what Kazakhstan lacks is more practical, like we're learning more about theories and stuff, but we need more hands-on practice.
So like how to directly works in the field.
Yeah,
like,
exactly.
Not only theory. That makes sense. So because of this, you actually started searching some countries to go, this kind of stuff?
Yeah, I started searching. So in my city, in Almaty, like in Kazakhstan in general, some companies make like education fairs where a lot of universities, colleges from all over the countries come, introduce their programs, tuition fees, scholarship, and everything.
That's interesting. Like for different countries?
Yeah, for different countries.
That's cool.
And me and my family, my dad and my brother visited some of them. And we had a lot of options, some countries from Europe, America, and Canada. And why we choose Canada is, first of all, compared to other countries like America, is much more affordable.
Yes.
Education price is much cheaper.
It's not cheap. It's expensive as well, but it's much cheaper.
Yeah, it's much cheaper than, for example, America, than some universities from Europe, but some European universities, I would say cheaper than Canada. But we choose Canada also because Canada has high quality education system. Where actually you can actually learn hands-on practice in your field and apply it in your real life.
That's really cool about Canada.
Yeah.
Because at least for me personally, I'm interrupting you, sorry, but
No, it's okay.
like coming to Canada was a choice looking about the immigration system, because these and other countries, for example, Europe, you can have a cheaper study probably, but it's harder to immigrate if you don't have, for example, a visa from some Europe country. So Canada has this facility because the immigration here, it's something that the government likes and wants you to come. So they facilitate, there is like structured pathways that you can go with. And basically I was, as you, looking to a good education, which exists a lot in Brazil, but in other countries is an experience that you don't have. Like you learn much more things else than your program provides. Like you learn another language, you learn another culture. You are in a developed country, which is like great for me. So I think this was why I choose Canada. It's similar to you.
Yeah. Like for example, after you graduate from Canada, as international students, you have an opportunity to get a work permit and stay here for 3 years. And if you will find a work and find a job after 3 years, you can try already start process of getting PR and everything.
Yes. And you can become a citizen.
Yeah.
Like that's crazy. For example, you see people in America trying to get the green card for like 10, 15 years.
Yeah.
And like here, you actually have this pathway that you can do it in like 4 or 5 and actually work in what you want to work. So that's great.
I agree.
It's really good. So talking about another stuff, do you prefer Canada because of like nature or like things in here, or it was like more a second thing that you didn't even think it about?
No, I actually, so when we're like looking at the things, Canada was one of the safest countries.
Yes.
And that's why also my parents wanted me to come here. And also, of course, high quality education system, cheaper price, like everything was really good. Everything suited me.
That's crazy.
What about you?
Yeah, I agree. I think the same. And actually, this is something interesting that I want to say. Like, there is some differences that for me it's brutal. Like in Brazil, in like large centers, for example, São Paulo, it's almost impossible for you to use your cell phone in the subway, for example, because they're going to be stolen. Like, it's crazy. It's not safe at all. But here, you see everyone like, okay, calm. It's not the same rush. It's not the same thing. You feel safe here. And this is something that is incredible to see. Really.
I agree.
And this was one of the whys I chose Canada as well.
Did you ever think about studying in Brazil as well?
Yes, but actually I'm thinking about studying abroad for a long time, so more like as a second option. It was never like my the first thing that I want to do.
Okay, yeah. So we were basically on the same page.
Yes, that makes sense. And I think a lot of people think like this.
I agree.
Anyway, so after we choose Canada, after we are going to another country, we are going to Canada. How you choose Humber College specifically, or like you tried another university's college and you choose, like you was only accepted in Humber. How it was for you?
Yeah, that's an interesting question. As I mentioned before, in Almaty there are like a lot of education fairs where a lot of colleges and universities come from abroad. And from Canada, there were several colleges that came, like Humber College, Columbia College, Seneca College, and some other. Not a lot, but just few. And the company that hosts all of the this education fair, basically are partners with some of the colleges
I see. So
Canada.
They were partners from Humber.
Yeah.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, and when we apply through agency, they facilitate everything, like some processes. They talk with representatives from Humber College and help us to get into Humber College.
That's really cool.
Yeah, which is really which might be more difficult if they're not partners with some colleges.
Certainly, because if you have contact with people that can show for you how to do the application, for example, it's much easier. Like you don't need to search in the websites and do in your own. It's easier. Actually, I did the same thing as you.
Yeah.
Yes. For me personally, I had some options. I knew I want a course inside the scientific field related to biology, and I just started thinking about biotechnology, and I searched in some colleges, and honestly, the reviews that I saw, Humber College was one of the best ones.
I agree.
And I think Humber College has the highest rate of alumni that finds work after college. So that's important. That's
That
cool.
is important.
Yes. So I think I choose it because of this, but there is a lot of good colleges in Canada. If I have to do an advice, I would say for you guys to enter in the course specifically in every website of the college that offer it.
I agree.
And see what you can do with your degree. See what you're actually going to learn. See the name of the courses, the name of the professors. It helps for you to make a decision.
I agree. I did the same thing, visit the websites, look at the programs and everything.
That's cool. And now I'm glad I did this decision. I
Me
really
too.
like Humber. It's a beautiful and very good college.
Yeah, I agree. I like Humber College too.
Yeah. Um, Anyway, so the last step of all of this is choose your program. And we both choose it biotechnology.
Yeah.
I will ask you first, then I tell my history. Why you choose science? Why you choose like biotechnology? It's very
That's a good
interesting
question.
field, but like people go to this path for different reasons. What was yours?
Yeah, so my reason was so I was thinking about what to do. I liked math, I liked biology, like I liked science. And one day my mom told us, why don't you try science? And I was like, yeah, like I am a very curious person, and in science you can do a lot of researches like in any area you want. So that's why I was like, I can apply my curiosity like in a science.
That's really interesting.
Yeah.
So you basically thought like I can use what I like more to do science, to like study these things.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah, I thought about I had the thought about science, but you know, you are not sure, right? Because you don't know
Yeah, it's hard.
like is it difficult, like is it interesting or everything. And
I
then
agree.
we watched the show, like Marvel TV show Agents of Shield.
Oh, you talked about it.
Yeah.
You said it's a very good show.
Yeah, it's a good show. It's like one of my favorites.
Advice for everyone. Watch it. I didn't watch it myself, but I'm going to.
Yeah. And like there were two characters, two scientists, like Gemma Simmons and Leo Fitz, and all throughout the 8 seasons, I watched them doing their science stuff, and that was like, that is something that I would want to do in my life too.
That's really cool.
It would be like interesting to live
And
like
that
that.
was your history. Why
Yeah.
you choose biotechnology. That's really cool.
And what about yours?
Basically, on high school, the only subject that I actually paid attention about was biology. I really loved biology. Basically, I knew I wanted something inside it. And I had this class about biotechnology. And I just discovered how this is cool. Like, you can change things with biotechnology. It's so interesting.
Yeah.
Like, and that's why I chose it biotechnology. It's something that I really like want to explore more. Do you know what we can do with the diploma of biotechnology?
Yeah, so looking at the websites, which I would advise like all of the students that's coming here to do, is you can explore the pathways after you graduate, what you can do. Basically, after we'll get diploma, I can go work in like fields like lab assistant, research and development, like lab entry roles, like in bioinformatics, biomedics, clinical trials, and basically everything like that.
Yes, there's a lot of things you can do. So this is like really cool because you don't need to only like accept one thing. You can discover what you prefer more. Like this is interesting, right?
Yeah, and for example, you'll graduate in 2 years, right, with biotechnology degree. You'll start learning, you'll start applying your knowledge in different kind of fields, and you'll actually dive more into science. And like there are a lot of science fields, science areas like bioinformatics, biomedical engineering.
Yes.
And the thing that I like about 2 years program is while you work, you can actually try to find what you like the most. And afterwards, you can pursue a degree in what you like the most. For example, we can transfer our credits into biomedical engineering in Humber College or any other universities or colleges. And like that's a good option.
Yes, definitely. Like my plans is to apply for university after this because I'm so passionate now about the like research field, and I really want to pursue something like in genetics, see like how you can manipulate it to help human lives. This is like something I'm really interested about, so I'm definitely going to university. And these pathways, it helps you to do this stuff. Anyway, I think that was my reason about your reason. Do you have something to add about it?
Yeah, so actually, yeah, that's all basically. Just look at their websites, try to find what you like. Even TV shows can change your life.
Yes, that's interesting. Like you choose it from something that you saw there. And what was your impression actually? Let me ask you this. It is close to the TV show?
Oh, that's a good question. Pretty much.
Really? The lab work?
Lab
That's
work,
so nice.
yes. Lab work is pretty much close, but right now I'm thinking about actually like in biotechnology area, after biotechnology, maybe try something like biomedical engineering.
That's cool.
Yeah.
That's cool. Like manipulate tissues and
Yes.
like, okay, that's so
Create, like,
interesting.
Yeah, create new organs, tissues.
Yes. You can imagine
lab
this, like create
prosthesis.
new life. This is so interesting.
I know.
I'm doing marketing for biotechnology. Anyway, that's cool.
Yeah.
That's really cool. So thank you guys for watching this video. Please give us a like, a subscribe. We are growing up this channel, and your advices, suggestions are really welcome for us. See you guys next episode.
Thank you guys. Bye.
Bye.